Hi guys, welcome to Big Daddy's Kitchen. Today I'm going to show you how to make a beautiful vegetarian lasagna. It's a very easy dish to make, but it's going to make you look like a master chef in the kitchen. Now as always, the secret to this dish is good, fresh, preferably local ingredients. This is what you'll need. I have some oven-ready lasagna noodles, some good tomato sauce. I have a good recipe for this sauce. Do give it a try, you'll notice a difference. For our vegetables, I'm using some chopped spinach and 1 eggplant. And the way I'm going to prepare this is peel it, cut it up into 1 centimeter thick slices, put some salt on it to draw some of those bitter juices out, and lightly fry it in the frying pan. For our filling, I've got some ricotta cheese, about 2 cups, and 1 fresh egg. For our cheeses, I have 1 cup mozzarella, 1 cup provolone, and 3/4 cup of parmesan cheese. For garnish, I'm going to use a tomato. And finally, you need some good extra virgin olive oil. To make our filling, crack 1 egg in there. Double yolk egg. Must be my lucky day. Give that a good whisk. Drizzle a little bit of olive oil, maybe about a tablespoon. And in that, put your ricotta cheese, all of it. Mix everything lightly. Now I want to say, a classic lasagna does not have bechamel sauce in it. I don't know where that came from. Bechamel is actually a French sauce. I don't know how it ended up in an Italian dish, but please don't put bechamel sauce in your lasagna. To this, add your spinach, all of it. This is about, I'd say about 200-300 grams. Mix everything up. And that looks beautiful. Look at that nice green texture, nice green color. Now what happens is your egg will make your filling a bit crumbly, and the cheese will melt as the heat hits it. So you're gonna have that contrast of crumpliness and creaminess, and it's beautiful. You'll see when it's done. Finally, you wanna add half of your Parmesan cheese to this. So that's about, I don't know, a little bit more than a half a cup. Mix this up. And your filling is done. That easy. Okay guys, this is the fun part. Drizzle a little bit of olive oil inside your oven-proof dish. Put on top a little bit of your pasta sauce. This is just to prevent your pasta from sticking to the bottom of your dish. Then you take your oven-ready noodles, which basically means you don't have to boil them before you cook them. You can just use them as they are. I use these for 2 reasons. First of all, they're easier to handle. Second of all, because it's not cooked yet, it almost acts like a sponge, and it sucks in a lot of those flavors that we have in our sauce, and it just tastes so much better. But mainly because it's really easy to handle. Make a nice layer on the bottom like that. And then a little bit of everything, really. Some of our spinach mixture. On top of that, I will put some of the eggplant pieces that I've fried up. That color is loads of flavor. That's loads of caramelization from all the juices that you had in your eggplants. By the way, if you have somebody who doesn't like eggplants, just leave one side without eggplants. And on top of that, you put some of your provolone cheese. There's loads of cheese in this. What's a good lasagna without cheese? Some mozzarella, and repeat from the beginning. Now, if you've noticed, I'm putting 8 little points of filling, and that's going to make 8 servings basically, or 4 Big Daddy servings really. I find the combination of eggplant, tomato sauce, spinach is a match made in heaven. It's just gorgeous. Don't worry about filling up those gaps. All the juices and all the cheese is going to melt down and fill them up. You don't want to overdo it. You don't want to put too much noodles in there, because then it's just going to overflow and it's going to go over your oven. You don't want to lose this to the oven. You want to eat it all yourself. A little bit more of our spinach mix. Wow, that is just about the right amount. Right there. Got a little bit more eggplant left. Let's just put it over here. Our cheese. I'm going to put the sauce on first because I want to melt some of that cheese on top actually. About 5 cups of sauce is the good amount for me. There's really no science to lasagna. It's the easiest thing you can make. Take the remainder of your cheese, sprinkle it on top. Maybe a little bit of salt and pepper to taste. That's enough. Some fresh cracked pepper. Beautiful flavor. Now what I'm going to do is take this tomato and slice it thin and put it on top of here. Okay, my sliced tomato goes here. I'm going to put the small ones for my friend who doesn't like eggplants. Who doesn't like eggplants? I don't know. And the remainder of your Parmesan cheese, sprinkle it on top like that. And that will get nice and crispy. And your tomatoes will have a nice bit of a brownish edge to them. It's going to look gorgeous. I can't wait till this is done. Alright, so this goes in the oven at 350 for, let's say, about half an hour or so. I'll take a shot of the oven, you'll see what it looks like. It's been about half an hour, and as you can see, our lasagna is just about done. It's bubbling, all the juices have cooked all the noodles in there. So I'm going to take it out and let it sit for about 10 minutes or so before we dig into it. In the meantime, I'm not going to turn the oven off. I think I'm actually going to do some garlic bread while the oven's still hot. Okay, while I wait for the lasagna to cool down, I'm just going to take a loaf of bread, cut some nice thick slices out of it. Maybe about 4 pieces. And grab a pizza pan, put some wax paper on it, some garlic butter, put some on the top and bottom of your bread to make sure the heat is toasting both sides of your bread. Put that there. Throw on top some mozzarella cheese if you like. I like, so I'll put some on. I put a lot on. And throw a little bit of oregano on top of that. And that goes in your oven for about 5 minutes until your cheese is all toasty on top. Okay, to plate, put a nice piece on top of a plate. Just a garlic bread right there. A piece of basil there just to make it look nice. And that's it. It's a Big Daddy lasagna. I hope you try this one. It's really nice, one of my favorites. And remember, never trust a skinny chef.